morning and greetings to all our viewers. I am Abhay Kumar and together with my senior colleague and fellow commentator Shri Vinod Kumar Srivastav, I welcome you to this launch event being telecast live on Doordarshan from the Mission Control Center at the Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota, the spaceport of India. We are here to bring to you the live coverage of PSLV C-46 RISAT-2B mission. The launch will take place at 5:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time from our first launch pad. The PSLV C-46 today is the core-alone version of PSLV and it will launch into the orbit RISAT-2B spacecraft weighing 615 kilograms. The orbit is 557 kilometers circular with an orbital inclination of 37.1 degrees. RISAT-2B is a radar imaging Earth observation satellite developed by ISRO. Its payload is the X-band radar and it has a mission life of 5 years. Its main applications are in the areas of agriculture, forestry, disaster management support. In today's mission, we have one more objective. That is, the Vikram 1601 processor realized through the Semiconductors Laboratory Chandigarh of our Department of Space will be flight tested in piggyback mode. We are now about 28 minutes to launch.
सुप्रभात। इस वर्ष के इस तृतीय उपग्रह प्रक्षेपण अभियान के अवसर पर मैं विनोद कुमार श्रीवास्तव मेरे वरिष्ठ सहयोगी श्री अभय कुमार के साथ आप सभी दूरदर्शन के दर्शकों के साथ साथ इसरो नेटवर्क के दर्शकों का सतीश धवन अंतरिक्ष केंद्र शार श्रीहरिकोटा के मिशन नियंत्रण केंद्र से अभिनंदन करता हूं। आज का ये उपग्रह प्रक्षेपण पीएसएलवी श्रृंखला की 48वीं उड़ान है। ये प्रक्षेपण पीएसएलवी C-46 RISAT-2B मिशन के अंतर्गत श्रीहरिकोटा के प्रथम प्रमोचन मंच से आज भारतीय समय अनुसार प्रातः 5:30 पर छोड़ा जाएगा। आपको ये याद होगा कि ये इस वर्ष का दूसरा प्रक्षेपण 1 अप्रैल को द्वितीय प्रमोचन मंच से किया गया था। ये प्रमोचन पीएसएलवी वेरिएंट के अंतर्गत कोर एलोन की ये 14वीं उड़ान होगी। प्रथम प्रमोचन मंच से छोड़े जाने वाला ये 36वां प्रमोचन होगा और श्रीहरिकोटा के प्रक्षेपण से ये 72वां उपग्रह प्रक्षेपण यान होगा। इस प्रक्षेपण से 615 किलोग्राम के उपग्रह RISAT-2B को इस प्रक्षेपण के द्वारा 558 किलोमीटर की वृत्तीय कक्षा में 15 मिनट 29.42 सेकंड पर प्रक्षेपित करेगा। इस समय उपग्रह की गति करीब 7.58 किलोमीटर होगी।
Today's flight is the 48th flight of the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle. This also happens to be the 36th launch of PSLV from our first launch pad. The remaining 12 launches of PSLV have happened from our second launch pad. This is the 72nd mission from launch vehicle mission from Sriharikota. PSLV is the workhorse of ISRO and its 45 successful launches are a testimony of its robust world-class design. In these missions of PSLV, we have undertaken missions like polar orbit missions, other low Earth orbit missions, GTO and sub-GTO missions. It is the PSLV which has taken us to Mars as well as to Moon. And we are poised for many more challenges in the future. We have 4 variants of PSLV in terms of usage of strap-ons. And they are the PSLV Axel with 6 strap-ons. On your screens, a view of the base portion of PSLV on the launch pad.
Roger.
You can see the small long shot of PSLV standing majestically on the launch pad. In the background, you can see the mobile service tower, which has been moved away.
Roger.
And now back to the mission control.
Minus 25 minutes.
Where you can see the scientists involved in monitoring the launch, all of them on their computers, monitoring the launch. In the background, our VVIP gallery, where our esteemed guests are witnessing the launch. And as I was saying, out of the 4 variants, we have PSLV XL Mission Director Sri SR Biju on your screen. He has to authorize the launch after a few minutes, and we will show you that event also as and when it happens.
Roger.
Then we have PSLV with 4 strap-ons called PSLV DL, and PSLV with 2 strap-ons called PSLV with 2 strap-ons called DL, and with 4 strap-ons QL. And today we are flying the core alone version as per the mission requirement. This is without any strap-ons.
PSLV के जो वेरिएंट्स हैं उसमें ये कोर एलोन है, इसमें कि स्ट्रैप ऑन का कोई जोड़े नहीं जाते हैं। और हमारे जो और दूसरे वेरिएंट हैं उनमें 2 स्ट्रैप ऑन एक्सल मोटर्स। उसके इस समय आप अपने स्क्रीन पे देख रहे हैं ये कोर एलोन रॉकेट का जो चित्र दिखाया जा रहा है। इसके जो साइड्स में जो रॉकेट लगे हुए हैं वो उसमें 2 RCT हैं और 2 SITVC के टैंक्स हैं जो कि रॉकेट को पिच डाउन या कंट्रोल करने के लिए उनका उपयोग किया जाता है। इस समय आपके
Now we bring to you a short film on the integration of PSLV C-46 mission. Here you can see the flag off of the core base shroud and nozzle end segment of PS1. SHAR Director Sri Pandian has just flagged it off, and it has been brought to the launch pad on the moving trailer.
इस समय आप नाजिल एंड सेगमेंट जो कि प्रथम चरण के रॉकेट का एक कक्ष है उसको हम क्रेन के द्वारा लॉन्च पेडेस्टल पर रखने जा रहे हैं। जो आप नीचे पोर्शन देख रहे हैं ये उसकी नोजल है। अब उसको लॉन्च वेल में धीमे धीमे लोअर कर रहे हैं। इसके उपरांत इसको ऊपर करने के बाद में हम दूसरा सेगमेंट जो कि इसके से जोड़ेंगे उसका चित्रण अभी आपके सामने प्रस्तुत होगा। ये दूसरा सेगमेंट है जो कि मिडिल सेगमेंट 1 कहलाता है और इन दोनों सेगमेंट को टंग ऑन ग्रूव जॉइंट के द्वारा इनका समाकलन किया जाएगा। इसमें PC10 की कोटिंग उस पर दी जा रही है। अब आप देख रहे हैं इसका MS सेगमेंट 2 जिसको कि हमने अपने क्रेन के द्वारा ऊपर लिया है और इस तरह से जोड़ने के बाद में प्रथम चरण तैयार हो गया है। उसके बाद में इसके साइड में हमने 2 डमी सिलेंडर्स और 2 RCT रॉकेट्स का समाकलन किया है। इस समय जो आप चित्र देख रहे हैं ये द्वितीय चरण का C-46 का रॉकेट है जिसको कि टेलर के द्वारा लेके लॉन्च पैड पे ला रहे हैं और लॉन्च पैड पे लगे हुए क्रेन की सहायता से इसको हम वर्टिकल करेंगे। इस समय आप देख रहे हैं इसको धीमे धीमे करीब 45 डिग्री तक वर्टिकल कर दिया गया है। अब ये एकदम सीधा ऊर्ध्वाधर हो गया है और इसको हम लिफ्ट करके प्रथम चरण के साथ में इसका हम समाकलन करेंगे। अब आप देख रहे हैं ये सेकेंड तरह का नोजल है जो कि ±5 डिग्रीज अपने दाएं और बाएं तरफ इसका स्टीयरिंग कर सकते हैं। ये तीसरे चरण का रॉकेट को चौथे चरण के रॉकेट के साथ में समाकलन किया जा रहा है। इस समय चौथे चरण के रॉकेट को हम धीमे धीमे क्रेन के द्वारा नीचे उतार रहे हैं और हम इन दोनों PS3 और PS4 का समाकलन करने के बाद में इसको हम एक टैंक के अंदर में समाकलित करेंगे। फिर ये पूरा PS3 PS4 का जो एक चरण है उसको हम ट्रेलर के द्वारा लॉन्च पैड की तरफ लेके जाएंगे। इस समय आप जो देख रहे हैं ये PS3 PS4 का समाकलित रॉकेट अब हम थर्ड चरण के द्वितीय चरण के ऊपर में इसका हम समाकलन करेंगे और सब समाकलन के बाद में इस समय का जो हमको व्यू दिखा रहे हैं सैटेलाइट ऑलरेडी समाकलित हो गई है और हम ऊष्मा कवच को भी क्लोज कर चुके हैं। इस तरह से ये रॉकेट पूरी तरह तैयार हो गया है। अब ये पूरा तैयार रॉकेट अब आपके समक्ष चित्र में दिखाया जा रहा है। अब जिस MST यानी के अंदर मैंने को समाकलन किया था अब उसको लॉन्च की उल्टी गिनती के अनुसार उसको हम वापस लेके जा रहे हैं।
Welcome back to the live coverage. On your screens in the center, Chairman ISRO Dr. K. Shivan, flanked by STSC SHAR Director Sri Pandian and VSSC Director Sri Somanath. Now a view of the LCC where the mission is being monitored.
-20 minutes. Request all
A
stations
long
change
shot
over
of
to channel
PSLV on the
2.
launch pad. It's a very early morning here. The sun is yet to rise. And we started this launch campaign of C-46 inside the
SP-1V
mobile
to
service
control
tower, which you saw just moved
RSN-2B
away
spacecraft on internal
on the
battery,
25th of
event
March
number 480 and
2019,
481
with the stacking
completed.
of core base shroud and nozzle and segment as shown by us. The vehicle was step-by-step integrated with the support of various stage and satellite preparation facilities, and now after 57 days of launch campaign, you can see the PSLV C-46 majestically on the launch pad, undergoing final checks before its stated launch at 5:30 a.m. IST. That's about 20 minutes from now.
इस समय आपके सामने जो चित्र दिख रहा है उसमें दो SITVC के टैंक्स हैं, उनके नीचे RCT रॉकेट भी है। ये जो चित्र आपके सामने प्रस्तुत किया जा रहा है ये
minus 19 minutes.
FCC यानी जहां से कि हम द्रव्य नोदन को रॉकेट में भरते हैं, और इस समय सारे वरिष्ठ गण तैयार हो रहे हैं अपने अपने सिस्टम के चेकआउट देखने के लिए। ये हमारे प्रोजेक्ट डायरेक्टर श्री विजू जी हैं, जिनको कि अभी इस लॉन्च के लिए ऑथराइजेशन करना है, वो अपने समय का इंतजार कर रहे हैं। उनके साथ में हमारे शाह सेंटर के AD श्री मोती साहब हैं, तिब्बती नयन मोती जी हैं, और ये FCC का दृश्य है जहां से कि सेकंड और चतुर्थ चरण में द्रव्य नोदन भरा गया था। ये हमारे रेंज ऑप्शन डायरेक्टर श्री पुंगिनन साहब हैं, उनके बगल में डिप्टी डायरेक्टर्स बैठे हुए हैं।
PS2 stage team to vehicle director. All stage parameters are normal. PS2
Now,
stage is cleared
let
for
me talk to you
PSLV
about the
C-46 mission.
launch authorization process, where the mission director will authorize the launch
Minus 18
in
minutes.
about 2 minutes from now. The final countdown for the PSLV C-46 mission started at 4:30 a.m. IST yesterday, that is 25 hours before the liftoff. The countdown was initiated following the clearances given by the Mission Readiness Review and the Launch Authorization Board. The authorization of the launch is given after reviewing the readiness of vehicles, satellites, ground station, and other range support systems. In the early stages of this countdown, the propellant filling of the fourth stage was done, and subsequently the second stage of rocket has been filled. Now, taking T as the liftoff time, at T minus 16 minutes, that is about 1.5 minutes from now, the mission director will authorize the launch to the vehicle director. This authorization is based on the readiness of vehicle systems, satellite, range and ground systems. On the screen, Sri Biju, ready with the authorization. Then
Minus
at T minus
17
15 minutes 30 seconds, the vehicle director, Sri Srikant, will authorize the initiation of automatic launch sequence, the ALS. ALS is then initiated at T minus 14 minutes 30 seconds. From this event onwards, checkout of all the vehicles and satellite related activities are taken care by the onboard computer residing on the launch vehicle. On the screens, Sri S.R. Biju taking the inputs from various subsystem directors before he authorizes the launch.
प्रोजेक्ट डायरेक्टर श्री बीजू अपने सहयोगियों के साथ में सभी सिस्टम्स की रेडीनेस का रिव्यू कर रहे हैं। सबका रेडीनेस होने के बाद में मिशन डायरेक्टर या प्रोजेक्ट डायरेक्टर अपने ऑथराइजेशन देंगे। इस समय उनको करीब करीब सभी केंद्रों से उनको रेडीनेस का ग्रीन सिग्नल मिल गया है। अब हम समय का इंतजार कर रहे हैं जबकि वो हमको ऑथराइज करेंगे कि आगे की गणना की जाए। इस समय जो दृश्य आप देख रहे हैं वो लॉन्च पैड का है।
This is Mission Director.
अब आप
Mission Readiness Review and Launch Authorization Board have already given clearance for proceeding with the countdown and launch of PSLV C-46 RISAT-2B mission. All operations in the countdown sequence till automatic launch sequence have been completed satisfactorily. Based on the clearance obtained from launch vehicle, spacecraft, range and ISTRAC network stations and prevailing favorable weather conditions, Mission Director hereby authorizes to initiate launch operation sequence for the launch of PSLV C-46 RISAT-2B mission at 5:30 hours IST today, that is 22nd of May 2019.
The mission director has authorized the launch, and now we await the vehicle director's authorization of the launch, which is going to happen in few seconds from now.
अब मैं आपको ये बताने की कोशिश करूंगा कि ये 15 मिनट में क्या क्या इवेंट होंगे जिसके द्वारा ये उपग्रह पृथ्वी की कक्षा में छोड़ा जाएगा। शून्य से 2.8 सेकंड पहले ओबीसी के द्वारा रिएक्शन कंट्रोल थ्रस्टर्स जो कि रॉकेट की दोनों तरफ लगे हुए हैं उनको इग्नाइट कराया जाता है। इन दोनों आरसीटी के प्रज्वलन की प्रक्रिया देखने के बाद में ही ऑन बोर्ड कंप्यूटर T-0 यानी 0 समय पे प्रथम चरण को
minus
इग्नाइट
14
करवाते
minutes
हैं।
30 seconds.
इसके परिणाम से 44.4 मीटर लंबाई वाला रॉकेट जिसका कि वजन 230 टन है वो धीमे धीमे अपने गंतव्य स्थान की ओर जाएगा। जब प्रथम चरण जो कि करीब 1 मिनट और 50 सेकंड के बाद तक प्रचलित होता है और रॉकेट को करीब करीब 51 किलोमीटर की ऊंचाई तक पहुंचा देता है और रॉकेट को 1.594 किलोमीटर पर सेकंड की गति प्रदान करता है। उसी समय प्रथम चरण के मुख्य रॉकेट को अलग करके द्वितीय चरण के इंजन को प्रज्वलित करते हैं जो कि करीब करीब 150 सेकंड तक चलता है और रॉकेट वेग को करीब 4.3 किलोमीटर पर सेकंड और 188 किलोमीटर की अल्टीट्यूड तक पहुंचाता है। इसी दौरान वो वातावरण से बाहर निकलता है, उस समय अपने ऊष्मा कवच को अपने से पृथक कर देता है। ये प्रक्रिया करीब 113 किलोमीटर की ऊंचाई पर होती है।
On your screens, the PSLV once more, a close-up of the base region, a close-up of the launch pedestal.
उसके बाद तीसरे चरण के प्रणों से रॉकेट को प्रज्वलन करने के पहले दूसरे चरण के इंजन को बंद करके उसको पृथक कर दिया जाता है। तीसरा चरण जो कि करीब 4 मिनट 27.60 सेकंड पर इग्नाइट कराते हैं वो रॉकेट की गति को करीब 4.3 किलोमीटर से बढ़ाकर 6.94 किलोमीटर तक पहुंचाता है। उस समय तक तृतीय चरण को मुख्य रॉकेट और किसी प्रणोद के बिना कोस्टिंग करवाते हैं और 9 मिनट 34 सेकंड पर चतुर्थ चरण को इग्नाइट करके इस रॉकेट को करीब करीब 558 किलोमीटर की अल्टीट्यूड पहुंच जाता है। उस समय उसकी आप स्क्रीन पे देखिए।
Now we bring to you a short film made by the Developmental and Educational Communication Unit DECU of ISRO. Here is the video.
To meet the ever-growing demands of space technology applications in the nation, ISRO today maintains a large fleet of indigenous communication, Earth observation, and navigation satellites. Besides, ISRO is self-reliant in launching most of its satellites today and has an array of operational launch vehicles like PSLV, GSLV Mark II, and the heavy lift GSLV Mark III. PSLV is the most used, well-proven and versatile workhorse launch vehicle of India. It has several important landmark missions like Chandrayaan-1, Mars Orbiter mission, AstroSat to its credit. This PSLV C-46 mission will be the 72nd launch vehicle mission and 36th flight from the first launch pad from the Satish Dhawan Space Center, Shar. RISAT-2, the first Indian radar imaging satellite, was launched in 2009. Subsequently, RISAT-1, another radar imaging satellite, was launched in 2012. RISAT-2B, the third in the series of the country's radar imaging satellites, will be launched in the forthcoming PSLV C-46 mission into a 555-kilometer orbit. RISAT-2B is a microwave remote sensing satellite which uses an X-band synthetic aperture radar payload and has a mission life of around 5 years. Once operational, the satellite will provide continuity to services provided by earlier RISAT-2. It will enhance all-weather capability in various Earth observation applications like agriculture, forestry, and disaster management support in a more effective way. With the growing interest of public in viewing the launches, ISRO has installed a modern viewing gallery at SDSC Shah, which was inaugurated on 31st March 2019. Presently, it has a capacity to accommodate nearly 5,000 people. PSLV C-46, the 14th flight of PSLV core alone, is now ready for launch from Satish Dhawan Space Center at Sriharikota to commence yet another important mission for the country.
Welcome back to the live telecast. We are about 9 minutes into the launch, and I'll briefly tell you the flight sequence which the rocket will follow today. At liftoff, with the timeline as t is equal to 0 seconds, the solid first stage gets ignited on ground. The first stage takes the vehicle to a height of about 52 kilometers, and the inertial velocity at this point is 1.6 kilometers per second. The separation of first stage takes place at 110.6 seconds from liftoff. The second stage is ignited at 110.8 seconds from liftoff. 5 seconds later, that is at 115.8 seconds, the closed loop guidance is started for PSLV for the precise path to its final orbit. That is, here onwards, the vehicle continuously compares its current state with the targeted end conditions and follows the commanded path to achieve them. The heat shield separation takes place during the second stage of flight at an altitude of 113.5 kilometers. The flight time is 177.6 seconds, and at this time, the initial velocity is 2.25 kilometers per second. The second stage takes the vehicle to an altitude of 188.7 kilometers before being commanded to shut off by the vehicle's guidance system. The flight time by now is 262.4 seconds, and the velocity at PS2 separation is 4.3 kilometers per second. The third stage is ignited at 263.6 seconds after liftoff, which is about 1.2 seconds after the second stage separation. PS3 burns for about 120 seconds, and that is about 383 seconds of flight time. By the time third stage separates, at about 563.7 seconds flight time, the vehicle is at an altitude of 438.5 kilometers. About 10 seconds after PS3 separation, the PS4 is ignited at 574 seconds flight time. The velocity at PS3 separation is 6.94 kilometers per second. From the timings mentioned, you will notice that there is an intentional coasting of about 190 seconds between the PS3 burnout and PS4 stage ignition. This is a non-thrusting phase of the rocket needed to reach the appropriate conditions at PS4 ignition. So finally, the PS4 stage is ignited at 574.1 seconds and commanded to shut off about 882.4 seconds from liftoff when the required initial velocity of 7.6 kilometers of orbit is achieved. Hence, in this mission, PS4 burns for about 308.3 seconds. PS4 gives a precise orbit to the satellite by its cutoff commanded from the vehicle guidance. At this stage, the required circular orbit of 557 km circular with 37.01 degrees inclination is achieved, and 47 seconds later after PS4 cutoff at 929.4 seconds, that is 15 minutes into the launch, the RISAT-2B will be injected into orbit. We will show the live injection of RISAT-2B from our onboard cameras.
जैसा कि अभी हमारे सहयोगी आपको बता रहे थे, उपग्रह प्रक्षेपण करने के लिए करीब 15 मिनट 29.42 सेकंड पर RISAT-2B को पृथ्वी की कक्षा में प्रक्षेपण कर दिया जाएगा. ये यहाँ बताना चाहूंगा कि जो प्रथम स्टेज का रॉकेट है, इसमें ये सॉलिड रॉकेट है, इसमें 139 टन का
On your screens, the prevalent weather here, you can see that it is very early in the morning. The sun is going to rise. The redness of the sky and the calmness here in terms of wind speeds are all visible. The weather at the launch pad has been very clear and very favorable. The important factors when it comes to weather are the one related to the wind speeds on ground and in flight, and of course any lightning activities that may prevail. Today it has been a very pleasant day, quite early in the morning, and the ground wind speeds are very benign. They are about less than 5 to 7 meters per second, where PSLV is designed to withstand ground speeds up to 20 meters per second. The upper altitude winds also are favorable, which means not much change from the earlier flight conditions. We always design the rocket trajectory with measured winds, and thus the smaller wind variability, that means that not much change from the design trajectory.
जैसा कि इस समय सूर्योदय हो चुका है और आकाश में लालिमा छा रही है, और यहाँ पर हवा की गति सरफेस विंड जिसको कि हम कहते हैं वो 507 मीटर पर सेकंड के आसपास है, और जो ऊपर की विंड है जो कि 18 किलोमीटर पे है वो 20 मीटर पर सेकंड के हिसाब से है। ये रॉकेट प्रक्षेपण के लिए बहुत ही विनाइन कंडीशन है। इस समय आपके स्क्रीन पे आप देख रहे हैं C-46 PSLV का कोर एलोन रॉकेट अपनी उम्बिलिकल टावर के साथ में खड़ा हुआ है, और ये एक लॉन्ग शॉट में आप देख रहे हैं जो हमारे लॉन्च कंट्रोल सेंटर और मिशन कंट्रोल सेंटर उनका एक चित्र आपको दिखाया जा रहा है। इस समय हम 3 मिनट और 28 सेकेंड दूर हैं अपने लॉन्च से। ये एक विहंगम दृश्य आपको दिख रहा है जो कि PSLV C-46 अपने उम्बिलिकल तारों के साथ में और फीड लाइन के साथ में उम्बिलिकल टावर से जुड़ा हुआ है। इस समय जो आप उम्बिलिकल देख रहे हैं उम्बिलिकल टावर, इसमें जो पाइपलाइंस होती हैं जिससे कि हम द्वितीय चरण और चतुर्थ चरण में द्रव नोदन को भरते हैं। चतुर्थ चरण के द्रव नोदन में MON 3 और MMH, और द्वितीय चरण में हम US-25 और N2O4 को भरते हैं, जो कि द्वितीय चरण में ये करीब 41 टन भरा जाता है और चतुर्थ चरण में ये 1.6 टन भरा जाता है। और प्रथम चरण का जो सॉलिड रॉकेट है वो करीब 139 टन का है, और तृतीय चरण का रॉकेट में ठोस नोदक 7.65 टन का है। ये दृश्य जो आपकी स्क्रीन के ऊपर में आ रहा है ये मिशन नियंत्रण केंद्र का था, और इस समय हम आपको लॉन्च पेडिस्टल को दिखा रहे हैं। इसको अगर आप ध्यान से देखेंगे कि समय से 2.8 सेकंड पहले यानी T-2.8 सेकंड पहले इसमें लगे हुए 2 जो RCT रॉकेट हैं उनका प्रज्वलन होगा। जब वो प्रज्वलन जो हमारा ऑनबोर्ड कंप्यूटर इसको सेंस करने के बाद में T-0 यानी कि 0 के समय में प्रथम चरण को प्रज्वलित करेगा।
A view of launch control on your screens in the center, Dr. K. Shivan, Chairman ISRO, flanked on the left of the screen by Sri Somanath, Director VSSC, and on the right of the screen by Sri Pandian. A view of the screen of the MCC, where you can see the multiple screens in which various flight parameters are being displayed. The green band is showing the clearances by the automatic launch sequence as per the timings, and the red ones are the events which are yet to happen. As and when the event happens in about 1 minute and 20 seconds from liftoff, one by one all these reds will go green. So Mission Director Shri S.R. Viju on your screens, very close to the launch, and the excitement of the launch slowly building up here. Just a minute to go for the launch.
इस समय हम 1 मिनट दूर हैं, जिसको कि हम T-1 मिनट कहते हैं। उस समय रॉकेट का प्रज्वलन होगा और फिर ये रॉकेट के प्रज्वलन के द्वारा 230 टन और 44.4 मीटर ऊंचाई वाला रॉकेट धीमे धीमे अपने गंतव्य की ओर बढ़ेगा। इस समय हम 45 सेकंड दूर हैं। अगर आप ध्यान से देखते रहिए टीवी की स्क्रीन के ऊपर में कि 0 से 2.8 सेकंड पहले 2 RCT रॉकेट प्रज्वलित किए जाएंगे, जिनके कंफर्म होने के बाद ही प्रथम चरण को प्रज्वलित किया जाएगा। इस समय हम 30 सेकंड दूर हैं अपने T0 से, और हमारा प्रोग्रामर बराबर काउंटडाउन देते जा रहे हैं। इस समय हम 20 सेकंड दूर हैं।
-15
Just
seconds.
sit back and see the launch.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
इस समय रॉकेट प्रज्वलित हो गया है और अपने गंतव्य की ओर धीमे धीमे उठ रहा है। इस
Plus
रॉकेट
5
की
seconds.
230 टन वजन वाला यह रॉकेट अपने गंतव्य की ओर जा रहा है।
A perfect liftoff from the launch pad. On your screens, the early morning launch gives you a beautiful view of the flame of the exhaust of PS-1 climbing into the atmosphere slowly, steadily on towards its path, towards its final orbit.
इस समय हमारे स्क्रीन पे जो फ्लाइट पैरामीटर्स दिखाए जा रहे हैं, जो प्रिडिक्शन किया गया है और जो एक्चुअल आ रहे हैं, वो एक दूसरे के ऊपर ही चल रहे हैं।
Can you hear the roar? Can you hear the roar of the vehicle?
इस समय रॉकेट से निकलने वाली जो आवाज है उस समय वायुमंडल को गुंजित कर रही है और जो लोग बाहर से देख रहे होंगे आपको भी वो आवाज आपके टीवी स्क्रीन पर आ रही होगी। और हम इस समय 1 मिनट के आसपास पहुंच रहे हैं।
Plus 1 minute.
PS-1 thrusting with its full power. This stage is about 20 meters in height and PS-1 has developed a peak thrust of 4,800 kilonewtons. This will burn for about 105 seconds and it has a specific impulse of 270 seconds. The stage burns out at the altitude of 52 kilometers. We are now at the altitude of 27 kilometers.
इस समय हम 1 मिनट और करीब 30 सेकेंड तक चल चुके हैं और ये प्रथम चरण का जो रॉकेट से निकलने वाला प्रणोद इसको धीमे धीमे ऊपर की ओर लेते जा रहा है और इसकी गति बढ़ती चली जा रही है। इस रॉकेट का प्रचलन करीब करीब 110 सेकेंड तक रहता है। अब हम लोग करीब 90 सेकेंड से
You will see
ऊपर।
the burnout of PS-1 shortly. You can see the PS-1 has burnt out and the
इस
ignition
समय आप
of
देख
this-
सकते हैं वीडियो में आपका PS-1 और PS-2 का पृथक हो गया है और
a beautiful view of the separated bodies. You can
Just
see
2
the
minutes.
first stage falling away and the second stage ignited and moving forward.
आपके स्क्रीन पे इस समय 2 डॉट दिख रहे हैं जिसमें कि एक फॉरवर्ड रॉकेट जो कि सेकेंड स्टेज पे जा रहा है और जो कि प्रथम चरण का रॉकेट का इंजन एकदम नोजल एकदम रेड हॉट हो जाता है, इसलिए आप 2 डिस्टिंक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट देख रहे थे। और सेकेंड स्टेज का से निकलने वाला प्रणोद इस रॉकेट को और अपने गंतव्य की ओर लेता जा रहा है और इसकी वेलोसिटी समय के अनुसार बढ़ती जा रही है। इस समय इसकी वेलोसिटी करीब 1.66 किलोमीटर पर सेकेंड है और ये करीब 80 किलोमीटर दूर पहुंच चुका है और इसकी अल्टीट्यूड करीब 96 किलोमीटर तक हो गई है। और ये रॉकेट से अभी कुछ समय जब ये वातावरण को से दूर जाएगा तब इसका जो सुरक्षा कवच यानी कि ऊष्मा कवच है उसको मेन रॉकेट से पृथक कर लिया जाएगा। अब आगे आने वाला जो इवेंट है जो करीब 113 किलोमीटर की ऊंचाई पर हैपन होगा वो हीट शील्ड का सेपरेशन है। इस समय जैसा कि हमारे स्क्रीन पे दिखाया जा रहा
Plus 3
है
minutes.
हीट शील्ड सेपरेट हो गई है और रेंज ऑपरेशन डायरेक्टर ने इसका घोषणा कर दी है और हम अपने स्क्रीन पर पृथक की हुई ऊष्मा कवच को भी देख सकते हैं।
On your screens,
stage
the
performance
flight
normal.
trajectory, the red line is the intended trajectory and the yellow line was the trajectory which the vehicle is following. The blinking dot is the current position of the vehicle. We are now into the burning phase of the second stage. The second stage is a liquid engine based on our famous Vikas engine, which has a peak thrust of about 800 kilonewtons. The second stage has a length of 12.8 meters and it's loaded with liquid propellant
Second stage performance normal.
called US-25 and the oxidizer is the nitrogen tetroxide. The
Plus
stage
4
will burn
minutes.
for about 150 seconds. We are nearing the burnout of the stage, which will happen in about 20 seconds from now.
इस 20 सेकंड के बाद में ये द्वितीय चरण का जो रॉकेट है जिसमें 41 टन लिक्विड प्रोपेलेंट था उसका इंजन बंद कर दिया जाएगा और तृतीय चरण का रॉकेट जिसकी की लंबाई 3.6 मीटर है और इसमें 7.65 टन सॉलिड प्रोपेलेंट है। अभी ये उद्घोषणा की गई है कि तीसरा चरण का रॉकेट भी इग्नाइट हो गया है। अभी इसके जैसा कि आप अपने स्क्रीन पे देख रहे होंगे जो ब्लिंकिंग डॉट दिख रहा है और जो रेड डॉट है उसके ऊपर में बढ़ रहा है और इस समय हम लोग रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी में करीब 4.23 किलोमीटर पर सेकंड की वेलोसिटी अचीव कर चुका है और ये अपने गंतव्य की ओर बढ़ता जा रहा है।
Third stage performance is nominal as declared by the range operations director. The third stage has a total weight of 8.6 tons out of which 7.6 tons
Plus
is the
5
propellant,
minutes.
which is STVP, AP, and aluminum-based composite propellant, as used in the first stage.
Third stage performance normal.
The material of the motor case is of composite nature, which results into significant payload savings. The motor case is about 2 meters of diameter and a length of 3.6 meters. It develops a peak thrust of 240 kilonewtons with a burn time of about 85 seconds and a specific impulse of 295 seconds.
इस रॉकेट को कंट्रोल करने के लिए इसकी जो नोजल है ये एक फ्लेक्सी नोजल है। जितनी जरूरत पड़ती है कि रॉकेट को हमको वृत्ति कक्षा में ले जाना है उतना हाइड्रोलिक सिस्टम के द्वारा नोजल को मेन एक्सिस से थोड़ा चेंज किया जाता है। इस समय आप देख रहे होंगे ये एनिमेशन आपको दिखाया जा रहा है।
Third stage
इससे जो
performance normal.
नोजल से निकलने वाला जो रॉकेट के गैसेस हैं वो रॉकेट को आगे बढ़ाती जा रही हैं और इस नोजल को हम अपनी कक्षा के अनुसार ऑनबोर्ड कंप्यूटर के सिस्टम के द्वारा हाइड्रोलिक सिस्टम द्वारा नोजल को हम उसी हिसाब से कमांड देते रहते हैं और ये उसकी तरफ आगे बढ़ता जाता है। इस समय हम करीब 6.7 किलोमीटर की रिलेटिव
Third
वेलोसिटी
stage
प्राप्त कर चुके
action
हैं
complete.
और
We have reached the burnout of PS3,
Vehicle in
and now
coasting phase.
we get into a planned intentional coast of 180 seconds between PS3 and the separation of PS3 from the ongoing vehicle. This planned coast is an excellent feature of PSLV, which gives mission designers the flexibility of achieving various kinds of orbits. Now, as we wait for the coasting period to get over, which will be
Vehicle
of
combined
another
coasting
160
normal.
seconds, I want to mention to you about an important aspect of the launch clearance protocol for ISRO missions.
Plus
That is our
7
collision
minutes.
avoidance studies with space objects already in orbit. Here, an analysis is done to assess the collision risk between already existing space objects and the upper stage of the launch vehicle and also the satellite once it is in orbit. Potential collisions, if any detected, are avoided by adjusting the time of launch within the specified window. We have delayed launch in some of our previous missions by 30 seconds to 2 minutes based on this analysis. Recent examples are
Vehicle
PSLV
combined coasting
C-42
normal.
and C-43 missions. However, there is no such concern for this mission. This collision avoidance analysis is carried out as a standard practice for all our launches from Sriharikota.
PS3 चरण के इंजन बंद होने के बाद में और चतुर्थ चरण के इंजन के शुरू होने के बीच में पूरा रॉकेट, इसको जो कि हम कोस्टिंग फेज कहते हैं, इसमें जो वेलोसिटी रॉकेट ने गेन कर ली है उसमें उसको कोई लॉस नहीं होता है
Plus
क्योंकि वहां
8
पर
minutes.
जो हवा के द्वारा जो घर्षण पैदा होता है वहां की उसकी मिनिमम यानी करीब करीब 0 घर्षण शक्ति है। इस समय अगर आप देखेंगे कि हमने जो रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी 6.7 किलोमीटर की प्राप्त की थी उसी वेलोसिटी से समय के अनुसार ये रॉकेट आगे की ओर बढ़ता जा रहा है। इसीलिए हम ये कोस्टिंग फेज जितना लंबा रखेंगे उसी हिसाब से हम पीएसएलवी को
Vehicle coasting
विभिन्न भेजने के लिए यानी चंद्रमान या मार्स या एनी अदर और किसी ऑर्बिट में भेजने के लिए इस हम कोस्टिंग फेज का हम बहुत ही अच्छा उपयोग करते हैं। इस समय जो रॉकेट बढ़ रहा है और उसकी वेलोसिटी बहुत ही यानी कि किलोमीटर के दशमें यानी करीब 1 मीटर या 2 मीटर की थोड़ी सी रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी कम होती है। जैसे जैसे कि वो कम होती जाती है हम उसका इंतजार करते हैं और जैसे ही हमको जरूरत पड़ती है हम PS4 का इंजन जो है PS4 का जो इंजन है उसमें 1.6 टन MMH और मान 3 को भरा गया है और इस इंजन की लंबाई करीब करीब
Plus
3
9
मीटर है
minutes.
और इसमें 2 नॉजल्स लगी हुई हैं जहां से दोनों को थ्रस्ट प्रोवाइड किया जाता है और जिस तरह जैसे इंजन को हमको स्टीयरिंग करना होता है उसी हिसाब से हम इन नॉजल्स को हाइड्रोलिक सिस्टम के द्वारा फ्लेक्सी करके अपनी हम कक्षा की ओर लेके जाते हैं। इस समय आप देख रहे होंगे आपके स्क्रीन पे जो ब्लिंक हो रहा है वो PS4 इग्निश एकदम पास दिख रहा है
Third
और
stage
इस समय
separated.
प्रथम तृतीय स्टेज को चतुर्थ स्टेज से पृथक कर दिया गया है।
Third
और-
stage is separated, and in few seconds, the fourth stage will ignite.
इस समय
Fourth
चतुर्थ
stage
इंजन भी
engine
इग्नाइट
started.
हो गया है और आप अपने स्क्रीन पे देख रहे होंगे कि चतुर्थ इंजन के जो 2 इंजन हैं दोनों इग्नाइट हो गए हैं और आरओडी ने रेंज ऑप्शन डायरेक्टर ने इसका अनाउंसमेंट किया अभी। अब ये रॉकेट जो है PS4 के
Plus
प्रोन्नत के द्वारा आगे की ओर बढ़ता जा रहा है और जैसे ही ये अपने गंतव्य स्थान की तरफ पहुंचेगा इसके इंजन को शट ऑफ कर देंगे और उससे कुछ क्षण के बाद में
Plus 10 minutes.
RISAT-2B को हम पृथ्वी की कक्षा में
Fourth stage
प्रक्षेपित कर देंगे।
performance normal.
In about 4 minutes from now, the PS4 will be shut off after reaching the orbital conditions. And the flight charts which you have been seeing or which are now on your screen, these flight charts are brought to you live by a network of our ground stations situated at various parts of the world along the track of this vehicle. The health and trajectory parameters are available from these ground stations via the antenna mounted on the rocket with all required subsystems. The information is sent to Sriharikota ground station in real time, and we are showing to you this information on your screen. As you can see, we have an altitude of 493 kilometers. The range from Sriharikota is 2,600
Fourth
kilometers,
stage performance
and the
normal.
time elapsed is 650 seconds. Another about 250 seconds to go. And again, continuing with the coverage of our networks, we
Plus
maintain a
11
healthy
minutes.
overlap between the loss of signal by one station and acquisition of signal by the next ground station. The entire mission of C-46 is tracked by the ground stations at Sriharikota, Thiruvananthapuram, Port Blair, and the ground station at Yataraga, Australia. There will be a small gap in visibility when the Port Blair station will lose the signals, and that is, the vehicle will go out of the range of Port Blair station and before it is acquired by Yataraga station in Australia. The gap is approximately from 800 seconds flight time
Fourth
to
stage
900
performance
seconds flight
normal.
time. That is about of 95 seconds. And it is in the steady state burn period of the PS4. So there's no concern. And the data will be stored overboard. Onboard computers will relay the data back to the next visible ground station.
इस समय हम करीब 525
12
किलोमीटर
minutes.
की अल्टीट्यूड पर हैं और हमारी रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी 6.76 किलोमीटर पर सेकंड है और हमको अपने गंतव्य को पहुंचने के लिए 558 किलोमीटर की अल्टीट्यूड चाहिए होगी और उस समय इसकी वेलोसिटी करीब करीब 7.5 किलोमीटर पर सेकंड इसको अचीव कर रहा हो। अब ये जो चतुर्थ चरण का रॉकेट है जिसमें कि मॉन 3 और MMH के द्वारा दो ट्विन इंजन से इसका प्रणोद चल रहा है और इसकी रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी कंटिन्यूअसली बढ़ती जा रही है। इस समय हम करीब 6.8 किलोमीटर पर सेकंड की वेलोसिटी प्राप्त कर चुके हैं और हमारी अल्टीट्यूड भी 537 किलोमीटर की हो गई है और समय
Fourth stage
करीब
performance
760
normal.
सेकंड का बीत चुका है और ये वेलोसिटी इसकी धीरे धीरे बढ़ती जा रही है। जैसा कि अभी हमारे आरओडी ने इसका भी अनाउंस किया कि इससे निकलने वाला प्रणोद हमारे प्रिडिक्शन और के बराबर ही आ रहा है। अब हम करीब अपने गंतव्य की ओर पहुंच रहे हैं और 540 किलोमीटर का अल्टीट्यूड हमने अचीव कर लिया है और हमको करीब और 558 किलोमीटर तक पहुंचना है और ये जो ट्विन इंजन्स जो चतुर्थ चरण के हैं इनका प्रणोद प्रिडिक्शन के मुताबिक ही आगे बढ़ता जा रहा है।
About 90 seconds more into the flight before PS4 is shut down by the guidance. And you can see, and you have seen the various stage separation events happening. And the
Fourth stage
PSLV
performance
employs a
normal.
variety of stage separation systems for this. The first stage separates from the launch vehicle using a flexible linear shaped charge based system, and the 8 retro rockets then impart the separation velocity to the separated first stage. The heat shield halves are separated by a linear bellow system explosive cord which is encased in a piston cylinder assembly. This is after a horizontal band separation using bolt cutters. The moment band bolt cutter separation mechanism is used for the second stage, and 4 retros provide the jettisoning force. The third stage
Plus
separation
14
uses
minutes.
a ball release mechanism, and the
Fourth
springs
stage
give the
performance
required
normal.
separation velocity. The RSI 2V separation is also spring based. We are approximately 30 seconds to the PS4 to the separation of the satellite.
इस समय हम करीब 557 किलोमीटर की अल्टीट्यूड पे पहुंच गए हैं जबकि हमारा जो ध्येय है वो करीब 558 किलोमीटर पहुंचने का है और रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी करीब 7.13 सेकंड की हो गई है जो कि हमको 7.5 सेकंड की इससे भी कुछ सेकंड के बाद ही हम अपने गंतव्य की तरफ पहुंचेंगे और उस समय प्रथम
Fourth stage
चतुर्थचरण
injection
का
of
जो इंजन है इस समय बंद कर दिया गया है
achieved.
जैसा कि अभी हमारे आरओडी ने अनाउंस किया। अब से कुछ ही समय में ही हम सैटेलाइट का सेपरेशन भी देख पाएंगे। इस समय हमारी रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी करीब 7.18 किलोमीटर पर सेकंड है और हमारा अल्टीट्यूड करीब 558 किलोमीटर है, जिसकी कक्षा में हमको छोड़ना है, वो हमने अचीव कर लिया है।
Plus
We have
15
reached the
minutes.
orbital conditions and we are waiting for the perfect alignment of the satellite into the orbit. Shortly, we will bring to you the live video footage of the satellite separation from our onboard cameras. And
इस समय आप देखिए अपने स्क्रीन के ऊपर में जो हमारा ऑन बोर्ड का कैमरा लगा हुआ है, उस समय आपको दर्शा रहा है पृथ्वी का पीछे का जो हिस्सा है वो अपने रॉकेट से देख रहे हैं, और इस समय
and at the
separated.
bottom,
Satellite
you
को-
can see the satellite also. Now you can see the satellite moving away.
Mission
See at the
completed,
bottom
all
of
mission
your
director.
screens, the satellite is moving away from the launcher after its injection into orbit.
जो ऑन बोर्ड पे लगा हुआ हमारा कैमरा था
PSLV
वो इस
C46
समय दिखा
has
रहा है कि
successfully
सैटेलाइट
injected RISAT
और
2B into the
PS4
desired
के
orbit.
बीच में जो दूरी बढ़ती
PSLV
जा रही है,
C46
और पीछे
RISAT
बैकग्राउंड
2B
में जो
mission
आपको एक
is
दिख रहा है
fully
वो हमारी
accomplished.
पृथ्वी की इमेज है।
A beautiful view of the Earth in the background and the satellite moving away from the launcher after its injection into its orbit. We have achieved the precise orbital conditions of 557 kilometers circular. In fact, the apogee is 557.5 and perigee is 556.5. Inclination of 37 degrees is also achieved. The mission has been an outstanding success.
Check 1, 2, 3.
इस समय आप अपने स्क्रीन पर देख रहे हैं कि हमारे इसरो के चेयरमैन अपने सभी डायरेक्टर्स और डिप्टी डायरेक्टर के साथ में अभिनंदन करते हुए
Chairman ISRO being greeted by senior scientists, and he in turn is congratulating the team of senior scientists, our center directors of various centers and various team leaders, the project director of PSLV, scientific secretary ISRO, all of them on your screens. And as they wish each other well and congratulate each other for this launch, we have many more launches of PSLV lined up in this year. And they will be of various missions supporting the satellite program of our country.
इस समय हम अपने स्क्रीन पे चेयरमैन इसरो को देख रहे हैं। अब उनकी कोई वो घोषणा करने जा रहे हैं, उसका हम इंतजार करेंगे। उसके लिए हम लोग कुछ देर और इंतजार करेंगे।
Chairman ISRO will address us shortly. We are awaiting for Dr. K. Shivan's address to all of us. Also, again, I want to reiterate that the mission has been a copybook flight, a textbook flight, as to say, and all the orbital conditions are achieved. The relative velocity of 7.2 or the inertial velocity of 7.6 kilometers per second. The vehicle's presently is at a range of 5.38 kilometers from Sriharikota, and everything has been as per the plan.
इस समय आप अपने स्क्रीन पे जो देख पा रहे हैं वो हमारे विभिन्न केंद्रों से आए हुए निदेशक, उपनिदेशक और किसी घोषणा का हम लोग इंतजार कर रहे हैं।
On your screen, on the extreme left of the screen is Sri S.R. Viju, the mission director of this mission, and behind him is Sri N.S. Srikant, the vehicle director, extreme left corner on the back side. On the screen now, on blue shirt, looking at you is the director of URSC, UR Space Center. The clapping which you see is the confirmation of the signals from the satellite. This is what Chairman was awaiting before he comes, and after another round of congratulatory wishes, he'll be shortly addressing us.
जैसा कि अभी हम लोगों को बताया गया है कि सैटेलाइट से आने वाले संकेत हमारे मिशन कंट्रोल पर आ गए हैं, इससे एक और खुशी की लहर दौड़ गई है। अब इसी उद्घोषण करने के लिए हमारे ISRO के चेयरमैन श्री डॉक्टर शिवन साहब,
Dr. Shivan now greeting ex-chairman, his seniors, the earlier chairman, right now with Dr. Kasturi Rangan, then Sri S. Kiran Kumar, and now with Dr. Suresh, Chancellor of IAST. And now we leave from you. Goodbye. Please listen to the address of Dr. Shivan.
My dear friends, I am extremely
happy to announce that PSLV C-46 has successfully injected RISAT-2B precisely in the designated orbit of 555 km with inclination of 37 degree. This particular mission for PSLV is a very, very important mission in the sense with this satellite launch, PSLV has crossed a landmark of lofting 50 tons to space. Comprises of 353 satellites is launched so far to the orbit, out of which 47 belongs to national satellite. The remaining satellite belongs to student satellite as well as foreign satellites. This PSLV, in addition to the RSAT-2B payload, main payload, is carried two important piggyback payload. That is, number one, indigenously developed, realized by the Vikram processor, realized by Semiconductor Lab. First time is flown as a piggyback mode for NGC system. Second piggyback payload is the low-cost MEMS-based INS. It is going to revolutionize our in the future launch vehicle missions. Regarding the satellite, the RSAT-2B is expand synthetic aperture radar, which is a advanced Earth observation satellite operating in spotlight mode, strip mode, as well as mosaic mode. In this satellite, another very, very important, very complex new technology has flown, that is the 3.6 meter unfurlable radial rib antenna. This also going to be the future technology. Considering the efforts, the new developments, and the successful mission achievements, definitely the credit goes to Team ISRO, that is both launch vehicle team as well as satellite team. Let me compliment and congratulate each one of the team members for achieving such a wonderful success. At the same time, to achieve such type of missions with precisely, definitely the existing system in ISRO, that as existing review system, excellent review system, at the same time, excellent quality system, and flawless hardware supplied by industry are really the backbone of this success. Let me also compliment and congratulate each one of them for achieving such type of wonderful mission. Now, having achieved the mission, what next? Definitely, the next mission is going to be landmark mission for India. That is, Chandrayaan-2 mission is going to take place between July 9th and 16th of this year. After launching the satellite, we are expecting the landing on the moon on September 6th. This is the first mission we are going to plan. Subsequently, we are going to have very high resolution CATO-3 satellite. Then, along with that, some couple of new developments that are going to happen. That is the reusable launch vehicle demonstration. The second demonstration is going to happen in coming months. Then we are going to have a cute and excellent, cost-effective, small satellite launch vehicle development mission also going to happen another few months from now. And similarly, we have so many other missions on hand. And as usual, I expect or I hope that And I request that all the team members of ISRO will rise to the occasion and meet the national goals successfully. And once again, I thank the team ISRO for achieving such a marvelous success. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Congratulations to both PSLV and RISAT-2B for this wonderful mission, and congratulations to all the team members of the launch vehicle teams spread across all the centers, as well as the satellite team for achieving this mission flawlessly. This mission is very important for us, especially the satellite is a beautiful satellite with all the new technologies, and I'm sure this will be very useful to the users. And for PSLV, it's again yet another milestone of its successful journey. The PSLV C-46 has done its job very well. The orbit achieved is also precise with its altitude as well as inclination falling well within the specifications. It's also very important that we are flying certain piggyback inertial platforms and OBC systems. As already mentioned, that we have the new processor, which is going to be the workhorse processor for all our computers in the future, and the aided navigation system that is going to revolutionize the way in which we do low-cost launch vehicle realization in the future. So with this mission, we are getting ready for further PSLV launches. At least 3 of them are getting ready with it to be launched in a few months, and also getting ready with the GSLV Mark III Chandrayaan mission and its next M2 mission of GSLV Mark III. We are also getting ready for GSLV F10 and F12 missions, which is going to launch very important satellites. So once again, let me congratulate the entire team, ISRO, spread across all the launch vehicle centers for making this launch vehicle and satellite so well and achieving this successful mission. And want to congratulate our partners in industries for making huge number of hardwares for this launch vehicle and satellite, and the readiness they are showing to build more number of launch vehicles in the coming years. From the earlier rate of launches, we are really doubling it, and both ISRO and the industries are equipping themselves to take up this challenge, and we are sure going to demonstrate it. Thank you once again.
Good morning, all of you. It is yet another testimony to ISRO's dedicated effort and commitment effort towards accomplishing outstanding missions. Today's mission is very important, and incidentally, it's a 48th mission of PSLV, injecting RISAT-2B to be a member of 48th orbiting satellite, Indian satellite in the orbit. So congratulations to the entire ISRO team, and ISRO has been a practice and made a habit of making successful missions. Coming to the satellite, this has been a much awaited satellite with complex new technologies, X-band SAR, and one of the most cutting edge technology in the world, if you say one of its world class, the 3.6 meter radial rib antenna. I know the efforts which have gone in the development and demonstration of such a cutting-edge technology, and congratulations specifically to this team. The payload is very complex. A number of new subsystems had to be developed for this satellite, and the satellite was realized in a record time. As it was already highlighted, this was made amidst a number of multiple satellites in the pipeline. More than 10 satellites are in the pipeline at various stages at ISRO Satellite Center. And let me congratulate and compliment all the centers involved in making this wonderful achievement today. So let me congratulate once again, and thank you all.
Good morning to all. I'm extremely happy, in fact, very happy and very privileged to stand here and address all of you after this wonderful mission of PSLV C-46, injecting RISAT-2B into the precise orbit as targeted. In fact, yesterday when I was sitting in LCC, many people asked me whether your speech is ready to make the speech after the launch. In fact, today morning also 1 or 2 persons asked me. What I gather from that is the confidence each and everyone has got on this PSLV vehicle. There are no worries, there are no concerns for anybody who have gone through this PSLV launch vehicle technology. I take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to all people who have contributed, especially my seniors and mentors, most of people who are available here, who continuously guide us and continuously mentor us without any reservation. I express my sincere gratitude to all my seniors here. I also take this opportunity to thank each and every former project director as well as people who have been associated with PSLV mission, from whom we have inherited this legacy, this rich legacy of launch vehicle technology. Especially my immediate predecessor, Sri R. Hutton, former project director, and Sri A.G. Radhakrishnan sir, former vehicle director, from whom I have directly taken over and having given me such a wonderful vehicle and a wonderful project and a project team to lead. I have my associate project director, Sri N.S. Srikanth, and my another associate project director, Sri M.J. Lal, who are the vehicle director and associate vehicle director, who often take the total load as well as the brunt of the launch campaign activities. I express my sincere gratitude to my associate project directors here. All my system development agencies and all entities, including Space Transportation System and the Systems Reliability Entity, spread over all centers, have contributed immensely for this mission. I express my gratitude to all my system development agencies, entities, and systems reliability agencies. As our Chairman ISRO has just mentioned, we have an excellent review mechanism in ISRO, comprising of different review forums where we discuss our design related as well as our testing related changes as well as observations. And we take all actions from these committees and see that all actions are getting closed and resulting in a very clean system which is now available here, as we have seen. I express my sincere gratitude to all the review forums, especially flight readiness review forums and mission readiness review committees, through which we get a very clean system on board. Then I take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to Chairman ISRO for having given us this opportunity to launch this mission, who continuously guides us. Often, every week, I think he calls me and asks what is the status, and whenever I give him positive status, he is extremely happy and he will say immediately, very good, very good. That motivates us a lot, sir. Thank you very much. All center directors and directors of ISRO centers, especially Director IPRC, Director URSC, Director SDSC, and Director LPSC, all continuously interacts with me and gives us a lot of guidance and support. Thank you all. Director VSSC deserves a special mention because he interacts with us on a daily basis, almost on an hourly basis, guiding us, giving us good suggestions, good solutions, and often holding our hands whenever we feel we will be falling down. Without his guidance, without his support, definitely this would not have been possible and I would not have been standing here. Thank you very much, sir. Finally, before concluding, I would like to extend my compliments as well as my best wishes for my satellite team, that is RISAT-2B team, for a wonderful mission for years and years to come. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you all.
Respected Chairman ISRO, Center Directors, Senior Mentors, dear colleagues, very warm good morning to all of you. First, let me compliment, congratulate, and salute Team ISRO for this wonderful achievement of PSLV C-46 RISAT-2B mission. This PSLV not only launched 353 satellites, it acted as a very, very powerful platform to demonstrate various technologies. In fact, in this particular mission also, we have demonstrated a couple of technologies which will be useful for all our future missions. This particular mission, this satellite team realized the spacecraft within the shortest time period possible, and we could be able to launch with the least countdown time of 25 hours. This shows the Team ISRO's maturity in handling the rocket technology. Coming to the Satish Dhawan Space Center, we could be able to deliver the all solid motors within the shortest span of time and handle the liquid propulsion system, acquire liquid propulsion system in very, very efficient way, which leads to very safe operations, which reduces the overall schedule. Coming to vehicle integration and assembly, the maturity it attained over years helped us to ensure flawless integrations, and we have got excellent team of tracking and telemetry which ensures safe operations. Over and above, our system reliability and robust review mechanism help us to make sure that we are always flying with the safe, flawless systems, which ensures 100% performance. Soon, Satish Dhawan Space Center will be doubling the solid motor production and triple the integration facilities. Soon, Team ISRO and whole nation will be celebrating the Chandrayaan mission and many more missions to come. At this juncture, let me appreciate and acknowledge contribution made by our senior mentors, family members, and industrial partners. With this, let me wish you all the best. Thank you.
Good morning. Hearty congratulations to Team ISRO. This is a wonderful mission. It gives us another platform for microwave remote sensing for Earth observation. The payload is a very complex payload. It has 108 subsystems, and I am happy to say all these subsystems are made in-house or through our Indian industry. I take this opportunity to congratulate all the people who developed this payload because of their tireless efforts and strong determination. I also congratulate each and every member of ISRO and wish you all the best for our future endeavors. Thank you.
Heartiest congratulations to each and every one of you. It is yet another important day for ISRO. The PSLV C-46 has successfully injected the technology-intensive and complex, very shortly realized RISAT-2B in the right orbit. This success is due to the dedicated, sincere hard work of Team ISRO along with the industrial partners. And today we have seen the vehicle performance is so excellent. All the systems have worked very well. On this occasion, on behalf of the Liquid Propulsion System Center, let me congratulate, compliment, salute all the team members, our family members, industrial partners, and our mentors for guiding us. On this occasion, I want to say, with IPRC team, the Liquid Propulsion System Center is equipped and geared up to meet all the requirements of ISRO, all the missions of ISRO. Once again, let me thank each and every one of you for the excellent work done. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Respected Chairman ISRO, Center Directors, illustrious leaders of ISRO whose blessings are always with us, high-level dignitaries who witnessed the flawless liftoff of PSLV C-46 RISAT-2B liftoff and subsequent injection of the spacecraft in the precise orbit and subsequent solar panel deployments, my senior colleagues, and my dearest RISAT-2B team members who have realized the spacecraft in a record time of 15 months and with their highest level of commitment, dedication. Everyone has given their best, and I thank PSLV and PSLV team for injecting RISAT-2B in a precise orbit. Well begun is half done, and RISAT-2B has started its journey in the orbit, and it is going to perform, and it is going to change the way we do remote sensing and put it to use for disaster management and national development. I RISAT-2B spacecraft comprises of bus module, payload module, and on top of the payload module, a highly complex and technologically excellent 3.6 meter deployable radial rib antenna, which was also developed in a record time. And payload has a lot of complex technologies. High power transmission, that is 2 kilowatts of pulsed power, was derived from SSPAs with 8 SSPAs combined power with a Butler matrix, high power circulator switch, and a host of complex technologies. And similarly, the bus system was there to support this agility requirement and the mission requirements. My salutations and gratitude to my dearest RISAT-2B team. Each one of them have given their best and contributed to realize this mission in a record time of 15 months, which any other best industry also would have taken not less than 4 years to realize this mission. I thank the management of ISRO for giving me this opportunity to lead the team and contribute my best. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Respected Chairman ISRO and my dear colleagues ISRO, good morning to all of you. It is yet another textbook launch by PSLV C-46 and RISAT-2B mission. The satellite was injected exactly their 557 kilometer orbit. Performance of PS2 and PS4 stages are normal. In addition to the injection of the main satellite, the piggyback test systems also performed very well. The Vikram 1601 made by SEL-16, again, it is going to be used in near future as a main processor for the controlling the launch vehicles. Sir, as you list out the coming launches, IPRC team is geared up to deliver the stages in time. We already fixed the PS2 and PS4 stages. PS4 stages on 23rd and PS2 stages on 27th. We are going to deliver to the project. And upcoming projects also, IPRC is geared up. At these junctures, let me congratulate and compliment all ISRO teams, particularly IPRC team, and our industry partners who is participating with our test facilities build up. I must congratulate and compliment. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Good morning, everybody. Let me once again congratulate the team ISRO for this very excellent performance of PSLV and injecting into the precise orbit. For this navigation and inertial system community, this flight is more interesting as well as challenging because we had 3 navigation systems were flying, one in the main as well as 2 systems in piggyback mode. As mentioned, the SEL realized our own design and realized processor is being validated and the performance had been excellent. And another very major milestone is actually the challenge thrown on us to develop low cost, low mass, high precision navigation system. So I should thank our chairman because I remember one of the reviews in SHAR only, he posed this challenge to us and I posed this to my team and the team had come out with a wonderful innovative solution of using very, very low cost MEMS gyroscopes and achieving. Today, what we have seen is the identical performance of high precision has been achieved with the piggyback navigation system also. So let me congratulate my team at IASU as well as those who have all played part in realizing this in a very short time. So the challenge ahead is, the challenges are more in the coming days, and we assure you, sir, that with the best of our ability, all this activity will be completed. Once again, in RISAT-2B also, within a short duration,
we could develop an actuator, 1 Newton meter actuator to increase the agility of the spacecraft. So I wish the spacecraft team also all the success in all the mission operations in the days to come. Thank you once again, all my colleagues in ISRO as well as the industry partners and our mentors. Thank you.
My dear friends, definitely this the performance of the mission is fantastic, and in terms of altitude, that we got the orbit within 3 kilometer difference, that targeted orbit. With the inclination target is within almost zero, that is 0.002 degree. It's such a precise mission we had. Also the missions, the piggyback also exactly performed as the main payload. That means we have full confidence on the low-cost INS system, whatever we have flown. In next 5 years, this satellite, it is going to do the excellent services in the all-weather conditions, and I'm sure that it will be useful for the users to the maximum. And as I mentioned, my dear friends, next mission is the most complex mission ISRO has ever undertaken. That is Chandrayaan-2 mission. It is not only launch mission, and we are going to land precisely at a place where nobody else have gone. This is a challenging for the whole ISRO team, and I'm sure, I don't have any doubt that the team ISRO will achieve the target or the mission the precision, whatever we are aiming for. So once again, I am thanking the team ISRO for standing, rising to the occasion, and at the same time achieving the missions as we demand. Thank you. Jai Hind. Let us see after during the Chandrayaan-2 mission. Thank you. Thank you very much.